Okay, I'm Zachary Schrag, Professor of History at George Mason University, and I'm going to demonstrate the relatively new route from George Mason's Fairfax campus to the Vienna Metro station via the I-66 side trail, which officially opened in October 2023. It's now November 2023. As you'll see, this route avoids most high-speed arterials and sidewalk riding, but it also comes with some disadvantages. So let's go. Here's an overview of the route: north on University, across Route 50, then left on Eaton Place, up a new kind of side path that crosses over Route 66, then down to the I-66 trail, that crosses Blake, and then becomes a cycle track, and that will take me all the way to the metro station. At this point, I am speeding up the video to 4 times regular speed, so that a 40-minute ride will compress down to about 10 minutes of video. You don't have to watch the whole thing. You will see I'm leaving campus via Chesapeake River Lane. Unlike Aquia Creek Lane, which is parallel, this one has no traffic coming out of Mason Pond parking deck, so it's a little easier. You do have to watch for pedestrians here, as well as motor vehicles. Going to make a left at the stop sign onto Patriot Circle, obviously watching for cars and pedestrians again, and then I'll make my first right. I am ignoring the bike lane to the right here because that dead ends and doesn't do me any good. Proceeding through the light onto George Mason Boulevard, getting to the right side of the lane in case anyone wants to pass me while I climb up this hill, and then after School Street here, I'm going to be on a descent that will take me at or near the speed limit. I'll just ride in the center of the lane. There's no reason for anyone to want to pass me. At the bottom of the hill here, I'm stopping for a red light, getting to the right in preparation for getting into the bike lane on the right side of the street, which has now changed its name to University. This bike lane will end in a little bit, but then I will get my own lane again with the sharrows in it. And here I'm getting into the left lane. If you're not already in the left lane by North Street, you want to prepare to get into the left lane on the other side of North Street here in order to be able to continue on University and not be forced to make a right. I did stop at the stop line here, leaving plenty of room for left-turning cars. Bit of a long light here. Again, I'm in the left lane here, so that when I come to this stoplight at Democracy, I will be able to continue straight on University. Now we've got a nice descent, and continuing on University, you'll see some sharrows here. Not too much traffic at this point. Fairly wide lane, plenty of room for the cars to pass. And as I proceed through this stop sign, I'm going to get left in order to go straight across Route 50 here. Having missed this light, I'm stuck here for about 3 minutes. If I were to make a right on red here, I could be at Fairwoods Parkway in about half a mile and have a more direct route to the metro station, but that does involve half a mile either on the sidewalk or in the traffic lanes of Route 50, and I know that's not for everyone. So this is why I am demonstrating the I-66 side trail. You can see that the cars are making lefts, which is good that I stopped at the stop line to give them plenty of room to do that. And we're waiting, about a 3-minute wait here in real time. And we're waiting. And we're waiting. Okay, here we go. So we're going to go through the roundabout, make a right up here. As we make the left on Eaton, be sure to be careful It's posted for 25 miles per hour, but sometimes cars go a lot faster than that. And here we're stuck again. We don't want to make a right into the hotel driveway. We don't want to go all the way to 123. Instead, there's a service road that says no outlet, but that is in fact the correct path for us. Right on the service road. Make a left signal, and I'm going to press the beg button and wait again, and wait again. This one is about a 4-minute wait in real time. You can see there's actually not that much traffic northbound, but I'm not going to run the red light here. I'm going to wait for that green pedestrian signal, and here comes traffic. So the presence of these multiple long waits on this route is one of the big disadvantages compared to other ways to get to the metro station, such as via Route 50 and Fairwoods. A lot of waiting this way. Okay, we've got the pedestrian signal, not that we have a clear crosswalk, and this is a kind of long on-ramp onto the I-66 trail on the west side of 123. Again, this section officially opened in October 2023. As of November 2023, still quite a bit of loose gravel on the trail, so be careful of that. And what we're doing is we're climbing up to 123 to cross over I-66 and wait at yet another stoplight. These are the new express lanes on 66 that we are waiting to cross. Green pedestrian signal. Now we're going to go down a bit and recross 123, this time through an underpass. Multiple underpasses, and now we are getting onto the I-66 trail proper. Here we're not quite parallel to the road, and then we approach the main traffic lanes of I-66, and this is another rather unpleasant part. Obviously we are segregated from the cars by a concrete barrier, but there's a lot of noise coming off the road. There's a lot of pollution coming off the road, not that anyone has officially measured it. There seems to be a lot of wind, and then finally in the late afternoon or evening you've got the glare of hundreds of headlights that make all of this very stressful, except for these brief respites when there's a sound barrier between you and the cars. And now we're back in the noise, back in the glare of the headlights. What it has going for it is it's pretty much a straight line. And now we are climbing the ramp up to Blake. There's a rather awkward T-stop here where we have to ride on the sidewalk and then press a button and wait to cross Blake. Oh, good luck on this one. But now we have to stop again, get off the bike, press another button, and wait, and wait, and wait for that pedestrian signal. Here it is. Okay, now we're on a shared lane with the sharrows. That will become a protected bike lane eventually. Again, not too much traffic, not too bad. Here's our buffered bike lane turning into a protected bike lane. And as we make the right, that turns into this two-way cycle track with these kind of circus-colored ramps for the bus stops, which are kind of nice. Green light, cycle track. Another bus stop. Here we are at Vaden. If we were to make the left on Vaden, we would get to Nottoway Park, go through that. That would take us to Tapawingo and up towards the W&OD. Instead, we're going straight. And here we are approaching the Vienna Metro. There's no official bike route, so we'll take the bus lane. And that takes us up to the sidewalk. Hi, Mason Shuttle.
Okay, here we are at the Vienna Metro. Time to walk the bike. See you next time.
Again, here's the overview map of the route, which is 5.69 miles long. It took me only 29 minutes of moving, but because of all the waits at the stoplight, it was over 40 minutes of total travel. So along with that length of time, which is a good deal longer than the Route 50 and Fair Woods route, it also put me in that rather unpleasant section of I-66 with the noise and the pollution and the light. So this may not be the best route from Mason to Metro, but it is something to consider. More information at zacharyshrag.com/bicycle.